Have you ever stopped to consider what you're actually seeing? Is the world around you a true, unfiltered reality? The answer, according to neuroscience, is a resounding no. Your brain isn't a camera lens capturing the world as it is. Instead, it's a sophisticated storyteller crafting a version of reality that is, above all, useful for your survival. It's not designed for truth. It's designed for you. This might sound strange, but understanding this fundamental principle unlocks a new perspective on how we perceive everything. Let's dive into how this works. Think of your brain as a powerful prediction machine. When you walk into a room, you don't process every single pixel of light from scratch. That would be incredibly slow and inefficient. Instead, your brain uses past experiences and learned patterns to make a rapid prediction of what the room should look like. The sensory information coming from your eyes is then used to update and refine this prediction. What you perceive as seeing is actually this internally generated model. This is why optical illusions are so effective. They cleverly exploit the shortcuts and assumptions your brain makes. It's also why you can read a sentence even if some of the letters are jumbled. Your brain predicts the words based on context, proving that perception is more about construction than reception. This same principle applies to our memories. We often think of memory as a video recorder, faithfully storing events for later playback. But the reality is far more fluid and far less reliable. Memory isn't a recording, it's a reconstruction. Each time you recall a memory, you are not simply playing it back. You are actively rebuilding it, piece by piece. And during this reconstruction process, new information, current emotions, and suggestions from others can get woven into the original fabric of the event. This is how false memories are formed. It's not a sign of a broken brain. It's a natural byproduct of a dynamic system designed to create a coherent narrative, not a perfect archive. Our past is not set in stone. It's a story we are constantly retelling to ourselves. Now, what about our decisions? We like to believe we are rational beings, weighing pros and cons before making a choice. But the brain's architecture tells a different story. Emotions come first. Logic follows. When you are faced with a decision, emotional circuits in your brain activate almost instantly, creating a gut feeling or an intuitive pull. This happens far quicker than the conscious, rational part of your brain can even begin to analyze the situation. Reason and logic are often used after the fact to justify the decision your emotional brain has already made. This isn't a weakness. Emotions are rapid, experience-based shortcuts that have helped us make life-or-death decisions for millennia. They are the primary drivers of our behavior, with rational thought acting more like a press secretary than a president. This leads us to one of the most profound and unsettling ideas in neuroscience, the illusion of free will. Groundbreaking experiments have shown that brain activity corresponding to a decision can be detected seconds before you are consciously aware of having made that choice. It seems that the decision is made in the unconscious depths of your mind, and the feeling of "I decided" is an awareness that arrives later. The conscious self doesn't appear to be the author of our actions, but rather an observer of them. Your brain makes the move, and then your conscious mind experiences the intention to make it. This challenges our very notion of who is in control. So, what does this all mean? From perception to memory, from emotion to decision-making, the evidence points to a single conclusion. The human brain is not a tool for discovering objective, universal truth. It is a survival organ, beautifully optimized over millions of years to help us navigate a complex and dangerous world. It creates a personalized, simplified, and actionable user interface for reality. It prioritizes speed and efficiency over accuracy. Recognizing this doesn't diminish the wonder of the human mind. In fact, it makes it even more incredible. It reveals that the world we each experience is a unique masterpiece, sculpted by the silent, hidden artist within our own skulls. Thank you for watching.